Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Story Time with Miss G. Today we have another amazing book. So the book title is Biblioburro. It's a true story from Colombia, and it's written by Jeanette. Are you ready? Let's go. Deep in the jungles of Colombia, there lives a man who loves books. His name is Louis. I want you to appreciate all these beautiful pictures. These are some of the animals and plants you find in the jungle of Colombia. As soon as he reads one book, he brings home another. Soon, the house is filled with books. His wife, Diana, grumbles. What are we going to do? Eat books with our rice? Louis thinks long and hard. At last, an idea pops into his head. I can bring my books into the faraway hills to share with those who have none. One burro could carry books, and another burro could carry me and more books. A burro is a donkey. Louis buys 2 sturdy burros. He names them Alpha and Beto. He builds crates to hang on their backs and paints signs. Biblioburro, the burro library. That's what it means. The donkey library, the burro library. Then Diana, his wife, fills the crates with books. Every week, Louis and Alpha and Beto set off across the countryside to faraway villages in the lonely hills. This week, they travel to El Tormento. When the sun burns high in the sky, Louis and the burro stop at the stream to drink the cool water. After they have their fill, Beto bolts. Can you see Beto here? He's refusing to move forward. Louis pulls and pulls on Beto's reins, but Beto won't budge. The children are waiting for us. At last, the burro gives in and steps across the stream. Deep in the hills, the path is lonelier than ever. The bird songs are the only sounds they hear. Then, from the deep in the shadows, a bandit leaps out. Please let us pass, Louis says. The children are waiting. The bandit, can you see him, the bandit here with a gun? Oh dear. The bandit scolds at the books, but he takes one and growls. Next time I want silver. Give me your silver. The Biblioburro continues on its way over the hills until at last Louis sees houses below. The children of El Tormento run to meet him. Look how excited the children are. Louis insists on reading a story before they choose books to borrow. Today, I have a surprise for you, he says. He reaches behind the books and pulls out a bundle of masks. Little piglets. Put on a mask and I'll read you a tale about pigs. Oh, they are the masks. Once upon a time, So you see, this is a story about the three little pigs. The children are sitting there very attentively listening. When the story ends, it's time for everyone to choose a book. The children hold their books close as they say goodbye and walk home. Louis and Alpha and Beto head back over and around the hills. See, they're going back home. Across the grasslands and streams and into the sunset. So Louis is home again, and that's Diana, who's already asleep. At home, Louis feeds his hungry burros, and Diana feeds her hungry husband. And then, instead of sleeping, Louis picks up his book and reads deep into the night. And far away in the hills, candles and lanterns burn. Can you see the little houses? As the children read borrowed books deep into their night too. And that's the end of our story. And remember, this is a story that is about Louis. It's a true story about Louis Soriana. He actually did this for the children who had no books. And today, many children who could not read books are able to read books. So children, I want you to tell your parents and ask them to please take you somewhere you can borrow a book, and then you can start reading your own storybooks at home. And if you can buy a book, you can also ask your parents to have you buy a book for another person who doesn't have a book, just like Louis did for all the children. I hope you enjoyed that story. See you next time. Bye.